You kind of have to have a thick skin in this business, you know? A lot of people come up and take their pot shots. You suck, you're a dick, you're better 20 million years ago. You know, when you were taller and your face had more of that kind of Jim Morrison androgyny before he became fat and died. We liked you better before you became fat and died. Like, why don't you like me? Because you don't like yourself, man. You're Mr. Angst. You're Mr. I hate everyone, man. Why are you so angry, man? I'm like, well, gee, you know, because I'm a thinking person, because I like people at the end of the day, and I get really mad when they fuck our cool world up, you know? I get really mad when they turn out to be racist or homophobic. You know, we're going to see a lot of bullshit in the next few days. This is like, you know, I'm finishing up here and we'll be like fucking dead serious for like 40 seconds here. You know what happened in Littleton, Colorado today. Okay, and it's nothing funny about it, nothing good about it, but what is going to be trippy, in my opinion, is keep your eye on CNBC and CNN and all the news agencies and like listen to the experts come in and speculate on what would bring a young person or persons to do such an act. So far, I got an email from Littleton, Colorado, hours after it happened. I got an email today going like, I've lived here, and anyone who lives here is not surprised at this. This is waiting to happen. This place is unreal. No one's connected with their kids. We go to shopping malls, and instead of facing reality, we just buy, fuck, and take drugs, and we don't give a fuck. And now they're blaming the group KMFDM on all of this, okay? So German techno music made these people go in and kill a bunch of innocent people, you know? And so it starts insane. KMFDM, ha ha ha. And I don't have any answers, but it seems to me if more parents paid more attention to their kids and were more tuned into their wavelength or made an attempt to tune into their wavelength, be there when they have a question, because you remember how hard it was to grow up. No one had an easy time growing up. No one in this room had an easy time growing up. Life throws a lot of curveballs and questions at you. And these days when people are packing guns, when sex can kill you, when jobs are hard to find, when things are really hard, when there's a metal detector at Hollywood High, when shit is really intense, music's really bad, movies are really crappy, government is really, you know, conniving worse than ever. Where does a young person go to get some solid answers, you know? And if you can't go to your mom and dad or some kind of keeper that you have, where are you going to get it from? A teacher with like 8 million papers to grade, underpaid, overworked, who has to do his homework grading your papers at night in a shitty apartment? He can't help you. He's got too much to do, and he's like eating top ramen to survive, you know? And the parents, they're busy too. So these kids, they're just kind of cut loose in the great American, you know, fucking nowhere land to figure it out. And what do they get as reference points to figure it out? Baywatch, Friends, Lethal Weapon, all these records that just have unreal sexual and homicidal statistics, like these rap guys, you know, they're killing like 9 people per song, you know? And I bet if any one of those guys ever killed anyone once or, you know, stood next to someone who was killed, they would never sing anything like that again. I bet their shit would be, whoa, okay, all I am saying is give me a chance. I bet they change their fucking tune real fast. But until they get thrown into the real shit, they're like, fuck you, I'll fucking slap this bitch and shoot everybody in the room. And some people go, okay, well, I guess I better do that or something. I'm just saying, you watch in the next 3 weeks, the speculation upon this event is going to be ridiculous. It'll be right on the level of Judas Priest killing a young guy because when you play the records back, what sounds like shoot yourself in the head, you little bastard, you know? And, you know, it's really interesting when the media gets hold of something, and it just shows us out for kind of the ambitious, sometimes ignorant, and really horrible people we can be. And a lot of you people are getting ready to breed. You are breeding. You're having litters. You're dropping now. And I bet, I hope, I pray that you'll be better parents than some of these people. At least you'll tune in with your kids. You know, we are all of the same age. You know, late 20s, 30s, and their early 40s. We're all on the same page, pretty much, and we're all thinking about kids, maybe not, already did, dealing with it. You got intense jobs, trying to get the kid off to school, keep the kid in line, do the thing, and you got a lot of struggles and all that. But, you know, I think we're an interesting generation in that we'll probably end up being harder core than our kids. Because, like, remember your parents, they listen to Bing Crosby or whatever, you know, like, or if you're a little younger, hey, man, I saw Woodstock the first time around. Wow, peace and love. And you're listening to some intense Slayer shit going, fuck you, man. I'll kick your fucking ass. And, like, so we are the generation that are going to be more intense than our parents. And we're the generations going to be more intense than our kids. Like, your kids turn 15, they bring home some weak techno shit. Listen, here's some shit I just bought at the store. Come on, two. You take the CD out of the player, stick it up your kid's ass. You pussy! You know? Confessions of a young kid. And then he made me listen to Dancing and Black Sabbath and Slayer really loud. And then we went in his car and we ran over shit all night. And then he put me back in my room and said, now that's partying, you little prick. My parents are so insensitive when I show them my poetry. They pull out these horrible, insensitive books by this Henry Rollins guy and say, now that's some shit, you little prick, read this. I can't take it anymore. We can only hope that doesn't happen. Good night. Thanks, everybody. You've been wonderful again. Thanks.